Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to explore a special tropical fruit, Atemoya. Although its appearance might remind you of the sugar apple, Atemoya is a hybrid fruit with its own unique benefits, growth habits, and uses. Join us as we discover how to plant, harvest, and prepare this special and nutritious fruit. Atemoya is a unique fruit that is a hybrid between the cherimoya and the sugar apple. It is commonly grown in tropical and subtropical regions such as South America, Southeast Asia, and some areas of Australia. Atemoya thrives in warm climates with plenty of sunlight and well-drained soil. Now let's start with how to plant Atemoya. Planting Atemoya begins with carefully selecting the seeds. These seeds are known for slow growth, so patience is key. Atemoya trees flourish in tropical and subtropical regions with warm temperatures and ample sunlight. Farmers prepare the soil by enriching it with organic compost and ensuring good drainage, as Atemoya trees do not tolerate waterlogged soil. The seeds usually sprout in about 30 days. Once the saplings are large enough, they are transplanted to a more spacious area to give them room to grow. Throughout this process, careful care is necessary to ensure healthy growth. In addition to growing from seeds, Atemoya can also be propagated by grafting, a popular technique that ensures the quality and consistency of the fruit. The grafting process begins with meticulously selecting the scion, which is then grafted onto the rootstock of cherimoya or sugar apple trees. Grafting not only helps the tree grow faster, but also shortens the time to fruit production, making it the preferred choice for farmers to optimize yield and harvest efficiency. After about 2 to 3 years, Atemoya trees start to bloom. The tree's flowers are light green with a hint of white, growing in clusters at the leaf axils, with each flower having 3 large, thick, and smooth petals, giving them a unique appearance. Although Atemoya flowers can self-pollinate, to ensure a higher fruit set, growers often intervene by manually pollinating the flowers. This process requires skill, as the pollen from male flowers is transferred to female flowers, increasing the chances of fruiting. Soon after, small green Atemoya fruits begin to form and continue to grow over time. When Atemoya ripens, the fruit's skin changes from dark green to light green, and the skin becomes softer when gently pressed. The fruit also emits a sweeter fragrance, enhancing its appeal. At this stage, the flesh inside reaches a smooth, sweet texture, making it the perfect time to harvest for the best flavor. Harvesting Atemoya requires care and precision to ensure the fruit is not damaged. Farmers typically use sharp pruning shears to cut the fruit from the tree, minimizing damage to the branches and surrounding areas. After picking, the fruits are carefully placed in cushioned containers to prevent bruising, as the flesh is soft and easily crushed. Atemoya is then taken to a processing facility where the cleaning process begins. Each fruit is thoroughly washed with clean water to ensure the highest hygiene standards. After washing, the cutting process begins. This is when skilled workers carefully peel and clean each fruit by hand. The rough, tough skin of the Atemoya is peeled away to reveal the soft, light-colored flesh inside. The skin is discarded, leaving only the fragrant, nutrient-rich flesh. Next, Atemoya is cut into smaller pieces. Each fruit is sliced into uniform pieces with consistent size and shape. After cutting, the slices are transferred to a cooling room where they are kept at the ideal temperature to preserve freshness, nutritional value, and flavor. Once the slices have been adequately chilled, they undergo a second washing. This additional wash helps remove any remaining impurities and ensures that every piece is clean and ready for packaging. After the second wash, the slices are drained and prepared for the next steps. Some of the fruit will be packed into boxes to be sold as fresh fruit, while others are prepared for export. The export process often requires freezing the whole fruit. These whole fruits are washed and then frozen using a special process to retain their freshness and quality during international transport. The frozen Atemoya is carefully packed to ensure it arrives in perfect condition. Currently, Taiwan is known as the world's largest exporter of Atemoya, exporting thousands of tons. Many Asian and European countries are the main markets, with South Korea and Japan being the largest importers of Atemoya. Thank you for watching until the end. We hope the information about Atemoya has brought you some interesting knowledge. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more exciting content. If you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to leave a comment below. We'd love to hear from you and we'll respond as soon as possible. See you in the next video. Hello friends, today we are diving into the fascinating world of potato farming, but with a twist that breaks away from conventional agricultural practices. Imagine growing potatoes not in soil or water, but in the air. Yes, you heard that right. This revolutionary method is known as aeroponics, a farming technology of the future that holds incredible promise for feeding our growing population in innovative and sustainable ways. Aeroponics is a method of growing plants in an air or mist environment without the use of soil or an aggregate medium. It's an advanced form of hydroponics where the roots of the plants are suspended in the air and periodically misted with a nutrient-rich water solution. This method has been under research for years as it offers potential solutions for farming in places where traditional agriculture is challenging, such as urban environments, arid regions, the seabed, or even on Mars. The idea of aeroponics first emerged in the 1920s with the cultivation orchids. Orchids, being delicate and requiring precise conditions to thrive, benefited from this method. It allowed their roots to receive an optimal balance of air, water, and nutrients. Over time, this technique was adapted for a variety of other plants, especially those with bunch roots like vegetables and, notably, potatoes. Potatoes, it turns out, grow exceptionally well using aeroponic methods. In the modern era, aeroponics has evolved and is often combined with tissue culture methods. Tissue culture is a technique where plant cells, tissues, or organs are grown in a nutrient medium under sterile conditions. When combined with aeroponics, this allows for the cloning and rapid multiplication of plants, making the farming model even easier to replicate and scale. The process of aeroponics involves a highly controlled environment. Plants are grown in a closed system where the roots are exposed to the air and misted with a fine spray of water and nutrients. This system boasts several advantages over traditional farming methods. For one, it requires significantly less space. Aeroponic systems can be stacked vertically, making them ideal for urban farming where space is limited. Moreover, the water system in an aeroponic farm is highly efficient. The nutrients added to the water are carefully calculated to meet the exact needs of the plants. Because the process is closed, it significantly reduces water usage up to 90%, less than conventional soil-based agriculture. This not only conserves a precious resource, but also minimizes the runoff of fertilizers into the environment. The closed nature of the system also allows for precise control of humidity and temperature, creating the most favorable conditions for plant growth. This level of Once the potatoes have reached the desired level of maturity, they can be harvested. Depending on the purpose, they can either be harvested early for use as seed potatoes in traditional fields or allowed to grow to full size for consumption. The harvested potatoes from aeroponic farms are often used as seed potatoes because they are healthier and more disease-free compared to those grown in soil. After the aeroponic potatoes are harvested, the next fascinating part of their journey begins, processing into potato chips. The potatoes are transported to a processing factory where they undergo a series of steps to become the crispy, delicious snacks we all love. First, the potatoes are washed thoroughly to remove any dirt or debris. They are then sorted and graded to ensure only the best potatoes move forward in the process. The selected potatoes are then peeled and sliced into thin, uniform slices using specialized cutting machines. These slices are washed again to remove any excess starch. The slices are then blanched, a process of briefly cooking them in hot water or steam to remove excess sugars and improve the texture. After blanching, the potato slices are dried to remove excess moisture before being fried. Frying is a critical step where the slices are cooked in hot oil until they become golden and crispy. After frying, the chips are seasoned with various spices and flavorings to enhance their taste. Quality control is a crucial part of the process, where the chips are inspected to ensure they meet the required standards. Chips that do not meet the quality criteria are removed from the line. Finally, the finished potato chips are packaged. They are placed in bags that are sealed to keep them fresh and protect them from moisture and air. The bags are then packed into boxes and prepared for distribution to stores. Once harvested, the potatoes are transported to processing facilities. Modern transport trucks equipped with temperature control systems ensure that the potatoes remain fresh during transit. These facilities are often located near the growing regions to minimize the time between harvesting and processing, which helps maintain the quality of the potatoes. At the processing facility, the potatoes undergo several steps to become potato chips and French fries. The first step is cleaning. Potatoes are washed thoroughly to remove any remaining dirt. They then pass through sorting machines that use lasers and cameras to detect and remove any defective potatoes. For potato chips, the next step is peeling. Automated peelers remove the skin, and the potatoes are sliced into thin, uniform pieces. These slices are washed again to remove excess starch, then fried in hot oil at temperatures around 350 degrees F, 175 degrees C, for a few minutes. After frying, the chips are seasoned with various flavors, from classic salted to more exotic options like barbecue or sour cream and onion. The chips are then packaged and sealed to keep them fresh until they reach the consumer. For French fries, the process is slightly different. After washing and sorting, the potatoes are cut into the familiar fry shape using high-speed cutters. These fries are then blanched in hot water to remove excess sugars and starch, which helps achieve the perfect texture and color when fried. After blanching, the fries are dried and then fried briefly in oil at about 375 degrees F, 190 degrees C. This initial frying helps set the outer layer of the fries. They are then frozen to preserve their quality until they are ready to be cooked and served. Frozen fries are packaged in large bags for distribution to restaurants and retailers. And that concludes our tour of this incredible journey from aeroponics potato farming to potato chip processing. This advanced agricultural technology not only revolutionizes how we grow potatoes, but also ensures we have a steady supply of delicious snacks. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you in our next video as we explore more exciting advancements in modern agriculture. Until then, goodbye and see you next time.